Hello and welcome back to my playthrough of Final Fantasy XII within the Final Fantasy Marathon, and in this episode I will be making my way to Mount Bur-Omisace to discuss a possible alliance with the Empire. So without further ado, let's get into it. So of course each character has their own say on the matter. It does seem a bit of a risk, but of course you'll see how everything pans out. Now this will lead me to go to the Steel Shrine of Miriam, which I'll probably end up ending the stream going to. It just depends if there's any like hunts that I need to go do first. No, he's been silent. We're just looking great Marlboros. Get these lower down in the section I don't want to touch yet. Piece of earth magicite. We're going to go down the bottom route. Right, let's continue. So a new charger has arrived. I am waiting for my new controller to arrive, and I'm going to use both. I don't know whether it's a charger or controller. So I want to use a new controller, and then it happens to the controller because it turns out the charger's broke, and then it's now broke the controller or whatever. It does work on the controller, so I'm just going to just got a new one of both. I'm just going to use both. Fresh new charger, new controller, and hopefully that bullshit stops happening. Right, Varn should be like 3 enemies away from leveling up. There we go. Hoggers. Gargoyle? Right, so this is the transition to the Paramina Rift coming up. It's an okay dungeon. I mean, your standard dungeon that connects a town with another dungeon. A dire sort. Get more of these in the bottom section. At least the forest, but I do not want to touch it. Let's go. Paramina Rift. I believe it's the Paramina Rift, unless I'm getting the wrong dungeon. It is. I think I've only played the game once, and 12 is just very difficult things to remember. So, Bur-Omisace is up here, and the Steel Shrine of Miriam is down here. Mount Bur-Omisace is to the northeast. Should you go south, you'll enter the rift. Take care. God guides your path, Faram. Beyond this rift, you'll find the holy mountain. Take each step one at a time, and you shall reach your destination. It's really not that deep. This dungeon just isn't really that bad, but they're deep in it. Anyway, I'm just going to take the skinny path for now. We can go straight to Bur-Omisace. Because otherwise, yeah, I could explore the rift, and then I'll be going back through it to get to the Steel Shrine. And yeah, I could run past the enemies and whatnot, but there's going to be a hunt, and there's going to be enemies I'm going to be killing anyway. Excuse me. Which means I'll just get too much unnecessary experience. I don't want to level up too much, you know. Anyway, why the fuck was Larsa so far behind? And here we go, Wild Onion. Cool. Larsa will be finishing up very soon. Fuck you. How are you not hostile? Anyway, it looks cooler today, which I'm glad, because I'm going out after this stream. Well, not going out, but going to getting some, or just getting some shopping done. Because there'll be stuff needed for later anyway. And here we go. I'm good. Nearly forgot to feed Paul's fish, which was funny. I did it just before I started streaming. I was like, fuck, I forgot to feed it.
Empires parade down city streets.
I think Paul would be happy if he came back and saw a dead fish.
And so I sue for peace, to stop short war and ease their suffering. My father will choose peace.
Will he now? You sound sure of yourself. You can never know another, even your father.
True. But there is a reason why he's saying that. But that will come clear
way, okay?
A bit later.
This crisis would not end were I gone. The Senate hates the very fact that House Solidor exists. By necessity, we must find reason to silence them.
Necessity? Ah, yes, necessity. Does that word free you, I wonder? You show no hesitation to solve matters with blood.
The sword of House Solidor cannot be left to rust in doubt. It was you, Excellency, who tempered that sword.
Is this your idea of vengeance?
It is my idea of necessity. If we do not act now, it is not only our future you imperil.
So, you would dirty your hands to keep his clean.
My hands are stained with blood. I see little reason to stay them now.
So they are. And so House Solidor lives on.
So basically, Vane is saying he'll do everything through bloodshed to keep Larsa's hands clean, effectively. But of course, Larsa has completely different ideologies. Skull Knight. Straying away from the path a bit, but not too far. An Amphorus of Bacchus's wine. I managed to guess a question in the A levels because we were doing like poetry based on mythology, and someone asked me what, well, they just asked the class what Bacchus was the god of. So I just guessed wine, and they said it was half correct because it's wine and partying specifically. Yeah, they're just like, yeah, he's the god of wine, he's also the god of partying. I was like, there we go. Final Fantasy allow me to guess a question, right? I've done that. I did that a few times in like school or something. Whenever it was mythology, I was like, right, I'll use what I know about that enemy, well, as it is as an enemy in Final Fantasy. See if it's the exact same within mythology, and most of the time, I'll guess and it'll be correct. Or they might be like, oh, that's true, but big brain. There is the holy mountain of Bur-Omisace. His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, watches all over oh bloody hell, I trap wind them, over all Mount Bur-Omisace, lands closest to the gods. Can you not feel your soul's burdens lifted? This mountain may be protected by the Kiltius. We should venture to Paramina Rift. You'd best go prepared. What am I doing? Of course. Fierce flames dance the length of this blade. Well, I've already got that, so. Icebrand, Murasame, Six-Fluted Pole, Demon's Bane, Storm Sphere, right. I'm using her party for now at the moment anyway, so we'll do that. So do this section, and then when it's time to go to Paramina Rift and get to the Steel Shroud of Mirroring, I will go. There's a commotion in the ocean. Anyway, in the Paramina Rift there is a 5-star rated hunt. I literally just had a drink, and as soon as I finished drinking it, I then get cuts. Fantastic. This guy. Okay. The NPCs don't care about the... I just feel like it's a waste of time to speak to them. I mean, some of them might have little bits of lore that could be interesting that you could speak to them for, but... I don't do that shit. There's not much else around. Anyway, after the Steel Shrine of Miriam, we get a lot of juicy stuff that starts happening that you see throughout cutscenes. Like, as they showed the Solidors then, you start getting more of those cutscenes coming up over the next few hours of gameplay to kind of set up the second half of the game. Well, I mean, this is like the midpoint. Would I say this is the midpoint? Yeah. Grand Kiltius.
Is he sleeping?
No, my child.
Whoa.
I do not sleep. I dream. For reality and illusion are a duality. Two parts of a whole. Only the mirror of dreams reflects what is true.
Anastasis, your grace. I am
Lay
Ashelia.
down your words. Ashelia, daughter of Ramanas.
Do you mean like starting from the Mossfron High Waste? Like just the whole Arcadia area? Because I guess that would... Because I mean that's only a few dungeons after this anyway. Yeah, well, I would say that. Like as soon as you go past the Esther Sands...
Your dream.
So where I went for the side quests yesterday...
is known to me.
As soon as you go up and enter the Mossfron High Waste, you could argue
give
that's
us your
midpoint.
blessing. Grant the Lady Ash her accession to the...
suppose this is something you might reconsider. My little emperor-in-waiting. You called and I have come.
This is the man I wanted you to meet. Believe it or not, he is a member of the noble house Margrace, rulers of the Rosarian Empire.
I am but one of very, very many. Try as I might, I could not stop this war alone. Thus, I came seeking Lars's assistance. Alcide Margrace at your service. To think I stand before the Lady Ash, it is truly an honor. I see it is true after all. Stunning is Dalmasca's desert bloom.
In Arcadia, Larsa. In Rosaria, Alcid. They dream not of war. Should empire join with empire, the way will open for a new Ivalice in our time.
Grand Kiltius, you speak much of dreams, but in the real world, war is upon us.
Grand Kiltius, I was told my coming here would prevent this war. I was to assume my father's throne and announce the restoration of Dalmasca, treat with the Empire for peace, and persuade the resistance to stay their hand. I have not come all this way to be asked to reconsider.
A word from you and the resistance would stop cold, and Rosaria's pretext for joining the war scattered off to the four winds. This was what we had hoped. Alas, circumstances change. A full 2 years have passed since your reported death. Were it to become known you are still alive, I fear it could only worsen our current situation.
Because I am powerless to help.
Nay, in fact, it has little to do with you.
Then what? If Lady Ash were to extend her hand in friendship, perhaps I could then persuade the Emperor. His Excellency will solve things peacefully.
The Emperor Gramis is no more. His life was taken.
Father.
What possible cause could we have to lay hand on our Emperor?
A deception and an outrage. The Senate will not stand for this.
Yeah, these are all very, very interesting and equally important cutscenes coming up.
A viper
over
amongst
the
our
next few hours.
Chairman Gregoroth as its head. With what dignity remained him, he confessed to the poisoning and passed his own
A
sentence.
viper with many tails. Much of the Senate is culpable.
We had no choice but to strip the Senate of authority and assign powers of autocracy to myself until such time as order...
Spare me your lies! I see the serpent coiled here before me!
Trace, you speak too freely.
Zargabath! Do not tell me you join in this mama's farce!
With Rosaria poised to invade at any moment, our leader must have a free hand.
The once great House Solidor is now reduced to myself and my dear brother Larsa.
Surely you would not go so far. Vain Solidor! As Judge Magister and upholder of the law, I hereby place you under arrest.
You misunderstand. Vane did not make himself autocrat. It was the very Ministry of Law which you serve. Do you see it now, Drace? When you bared your sword at His Excellency, you bared your sword at the law.
You wear the mama's motley well, Bergen.
Well done, Trace. Good one. So you got Bergen, Zargabath, and
Strength.
Gebrant.
Inhuman.
Zargabath, take the Alexander. You will accompany Bergen and bring Larsa back to me.
Sire.
Oh dear.
Your Excellency, Lord Larsa was placed under my charge.
Oh? Perhaps you mistook your orders then. I can see no other explanation for why you were reporting and conjecturing on my doings to my late father.
Your Excellency.
A hound begging for scraps at the Emperor's table. Would you serve another master, hound? You may fulfill your duty as Judge Magister before us all. She has been tried and found guilty.
Your Excellency, I beg you reconsider.
So this is, of course, what we like to call the turning point. I think it's pretty obvious that that senator did not poison Vane's father. Gramis was clearly killed by Vane. But Gramis was dying anyway. So.
Do it. I care not. Live, Gebrant. Protect the young lord. Protect Larsa.
Forgive me.
Pray be quick.
I also like how this scene, which is the turning point, is when you actually see all of the judges' faces as well. That's it. That's it.
And so House Solidor lives on.
You dickhead. Here we go. There we go. The villain emerges.
Let us suppose you approach the Empire with a peaceful resolution. The late Emperor Gramis would have lent you his ear, that much is certain. But we are dealing with vain Solidor. Should the princess return, he would claim her an impostor, or to tempt the resistance into battle. Vayne wants this war, that much is certain. As our ill luck would have it, the man is a military genius.
The dreams have told me thus. To reveal yourself would imperil us all. I see war, and Vayne's name writ bold on history's page.
Arcadia's banners fly high. They are making ready for the coming war. According to our latest reports, the Western Armada prepares for war, under Vayne's command, no less. The newly formed 12th Fleet has already been deployed. Oh yes, the Imperial First Fleet stands ready. They'll be underway as soon as the Odin's refit is complete. And there is more. The 2nd Caravan Expeditionary Force is being called in to replace the missing 8th, so there will be no gaps. The largest force ever seen.
And then, the Nethicite is the coup de grace. Grand Kiltius, your grace. I spoke to you of my succession. Let us put that aside. Should I become Queen of Dalmasca now, powerless as I am, I can protect nothing. With a greater power at my disposal, perhaps then.
It is the Nethicite of which you dream?
I require something far greater.
To wield power against power. Truly, the words of a human child.
I am descended from the Dynast King himself.
Indeed. Then you have but one choice. Seek you the other power Wraithwall left.
Does such a thing exist?
Journey across the Paramana Rift to the still shrine of Miriam. There rests the gift he entrusted to the Grand Kiltius of his time. Seek it out. The Sword of Kings can cut through Nethicite. Why he would entrust the power to destroy Nethicite, the instrument of his greatness, to another and not to his own progeny, I cannot say. Awaken Shelia Benagan and take up your sword, or your dream will remain but a dream. My dream, too, fades into day.
And Larsa leaves the party. And here we go. Demon's Bane. I forgot I swapped to the flame sword in order to make it work for boss against a good old leafy boss. Now he's got the Demon's Bane equipped. Not really much else. So there's one more weapon I can buy from the shop at the entrance here, but there's not really much I can do for now. We'll see what hunts I can do. Let's have a look at the clan primer as well. Elder Worm. Wild Onion. You get those Garudas here. White Dwarf and Scott Knights. Red Moors, you get them in Steel Shrine. Oh shit. Yeet. Yeet. Wow, one more Great Marlborough. Well, I mean, I'm going to have plenty anyway. It should be, what, the 4 hunts as usual, yep. I don't even have enough. I don't really need the map anyway, so it's fine. So Ice Brand, Murasame. So I'll get the Murasame next, but yeah, anyway. We're going to speed it up as we teleport. Back to Rabanasta. I know you get the golden pony rank 5 hunt in the Paramina Rift, or should I say Paramina Rift? That's how they pronounce it. Feral Retriever. So you got this one. I believe you have another one as well. Do you have like a bird? Because you face the Garudas in the second to last screen before the Steel Shrine, but you have like a bird that's with those Garudas, if my memory serves. But we'll have to see. Ward of Justice, let's go. Actually. So we got the Trickster, the Goddamn Chocobo. Massive, literally glowing golden chocobo. You're not the only one with his sights on the Trickster boy. If I make it to the petitioner before you, don't let it get you down, eh? Antleon. Uyoba. You actually need to face the Antleon to drop down a key into the Lusu mines, which allows you to then explore more of the extra section of the Lusu mines, as you'll see. So I can do that one, but before you get like this Garuda looking motherfucker, or is that the one that's with the Garudas? I thought it was a bird that's with it, but maybe not. Anyway, we're going to go down to the Mufuru Bazaar, because now I've gone up a rank. We can just check, see what we've got. Let's go. Now to buy more teleport stones you need to board any airship in Rabanasta across to any of the other points. You can buy teleport stones, and there's another item you can get as well, but I only do that when I start running low and I need to just bounce across to different places. need specific nodes. I know you have one. Are you from Mont Blanc's clan? You've come a long way, Kupo, so you hear about the trickster, Kupo. Alright then, there's the deal, Kupo. You know the legendary trickster, right? Why, every clan in the land is after that one. Well, guess who shows up in Paramina Rift? Just in the nick of time too, Kupo. Some bandits were fixing to steal my chocobos. Can you imagine? A chocobo. Its feathers of the purest white, barreling down the cliffside. It made quick work of those bandits, Kupo. People talk about birds in hand, Kupo, but I'll take a bird in the bush any day. Especially when the bird is a giant white chocobo. That's all I have for you, Kupo. The trickster should still be out there in Paramina Rift. That's why I say it's Paramina, because it's easier to say for some reason. Rolls off the song better than Paramina. I saw the trickster in Paramina Rift by the frozen brook. Yes. Oh, yep. I thank you. We have had much trouble with a feral retriever lurking in Paramina Rift. It attacks those coming to the holy city for salvation. There have been many deaths. The latest reports say the feral retriever was seen in the southern part of the rift near the Steel Shrine of Miriam. Please, sir, help us. So we're going to make it to the Steel Shrine. And then we're going to walk back here from the orange crystal, hand that in, and then we're going to end the stream by warping back to Steel Shrine. Right, so we've got quite a bit to explore. Let's go. Eat. Get fucked. So we've now got a Larsolus party, so that's fine. Fucking shit. There are 2 areas in the Paramina Rift as well. So you're here after all. You may as well work together, I suppose. I thought it was just about anything to land this mark. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not going to help you. Oh my god. I'm not going to help you take this motherfucker out, so don't even start. About time I started getting this sorted. It's about time I got this ready. We are not facing the trickster. Go fuck yourself. I don't usually queue hunts ahead of schedule. No, Jiu-Jitsu G. No, it's not. So it's an item. It's a tier 6 light armor. Light armor 6. Bad to the bone, bad to the bone, We're currently in an area we just don't need to be in. fuck it, might as well get that shit first. I've got the majority of the build that I immediately wanted. Guess I get shit like this. Shield block, all that bollocks. Well, it's about time you actually unlock the Blythe. Right, stuff like that's very important. It's about time that I get it. There was no immediate rush for it, but yeah. Black magic, oh shit, yeah, I need to start getting some more black magics. Starting to catch up with her. Then once I get those battle laws, we get the magic laws. Yeah, there's just shit everywhere, effectively. What am I doing that for? I don't need to do that, what a waste. I'm not using swords with this twat. Stop blinking off your bitch. Yes, yes, yes. Get that motherfucker. Get that motherfucker. We're going to get Curaga. Curaga won't be using much though because Cure is better. Curaga heals a lot to one person, which will be useful if any one person's fucked, but most of the time it'll just be some huge bloody attack that just hits all of them. Good old AoE. There we go. How long have I been streaming? 45 minutes. Shouldn't be enough time to explode this bastard. A Burgonet. Don't fancy losing out on vitality, to be honest. See. Nothing else up there, just seeing if there's a little sneaky chest, but there is none. Lizard. What's it called? Frosty lizard. A blizzard? Ah. I guess I could have explored this screen, but fuck it, who cares? I just remembered there is a rank 6 or rank 7 hunt you get here. It's one of the hardest. Well, I mean, it's. People say it's the hardest hunt that isn't considered a super boss. It is fucking difficult, but I think the Behemoth King, personally, is the hardest non-super boss hunt in the game. And you will see why. It's fucking awful. It took me so long to try and defeat it, but I should do better. This time round. I'm going to make sure I grab the magics and techniques I need, especially the techniques like Wither. Oh my god, well, just everything like Wither. As soon as I started using them properly, game changer. I never really bothered investing into techniques, but literally it bypasses any affinities and just goes straight through. Lowers defense, no nonsense, no questions asked. Beautiful. A Chronos tier. I do need them for the super bosses that can put me in like slow or stop or immobilize as well. It is going to be quite funny when the last boss I do in this game is going to probably take a few streams, even times 2ing it. I'll be like, well, I'll be like on what, like part, let's say 65. This is the third and final part of my fight against blah blah blah, and that'll be fucking hilarious if that happens, but it will be. Yeah, boy. I was going to say, why did it disappear? His lever just ran out. Look at that. This is called a Yeti. Its weakness is light. I mean, having levers is just useful for doing this. You just made yourself berserk for no reason. Anyway, this is the screen where you get this lovely place, the Feywood. Now this is a place you come to get to a dungeon called Giruvegan towards the end of the game. Fuck me, this place is awful. You can also get it from Golmore Jungle. We're going to leave that for now. We're just going to continue exploring the rift, and we move. Look at that sneaky little chest we missed. Should take me to a dead end area. I believe I've done Paramina Rift right. And then go back to the area where the hunt is. Get fucked, bitch. Get fucked. Oh fuck, I completely forgot about that. He's going to be like 5k deep into level 27, but it's fine, whatever. It's not the end of the world. It just means that she... oh god. Fuck it. Yeah, that area, the area to the right of me is actually the final screen in, well, before Steel Shrine, so there we go. So on this screen we're going to go up to the screen where the Chocobo hunt is, and then I'm just going to ignore that, and we're going to continue on with it. It all loops together. This is the Baratine clock. I mean, attacking Ash will just increase their MP, so... I mean, I don't think there's any fresh to be used, but, you know... Death. I was about to mention the arcade magics when I was looking through Bolt Fear. I was just keeping quiet, but I was thinking stuff in my head. I was like, when you find all these, I don't remember where you get them. I was just going to say out loud, like, oh, I don't remember where and when you get these. And then that happens. Onion. These are very strange, not hostile if you attack any of the others. Like, yeah, they shell and protect each other, but... just not hostile, it's very strange. Anyway, when I see onions it just reminds me of the boss fight. A bit later on. Oh, it's a rejuvenation trap. Lovely. There we go. Still no sign of it, yeah, good. I don't fucking care. I don't want it yet anyway. Get fucked. Ooh, nice crit flash, I love it. Miss, come on, baby. I mean, most of the 5 ranked hunts I'll be doing when I get a particular character. His name is Red Ass. And you will see what I mean. He is so helpful for just knocking out the majority of the end game hunts. And then of course the post game hunts you have to do on your own. Anyway, I didn't fuck. Hang on. I didn't explore a certain bit properly. I didn't get these chests either. How foolish. Get out of here, Fran's better. Fran can be party leader because she can tank more than Vaughn. Because she has heavy armor. Bolfear, there's no point captaining because you want him to hang behind you anyway, where he's less likely to be attacked. And then Vaughn, if the enemy wants to attack him, they can. Of course, he'll be front lines with Fran, but friendship getting a tad bit long. Fuck you, bitch. I don't know why I didn't explore here. Completely forgot to. There's nothing here anyway, so I know there is good. A Gaia rod. I don't use rods. A formed mace. I don't use maces either. I could do with Bosch, but you know. Hey, literally, I missed that. What an absolute fool. For the shits and gigs. No, dickhead. The spell, you prick. Did I actually kill the ice elemental? That's a question. I did. Skull Knight. Yeti. Ice elemental. Baratine clock. Fuck you. I don't know if that was worth it, but whatever. To walk this rift in ice and snow, this is part of our asceticism. Go up this slope and south from there to reach the steel shrine of Miriam. This motherfucker. I remember this one being annoying to take on. Here he is. You do usually get Garudas in this, yeah. Happy. Faith is actually ridiculously annoying as well. If you could stop attacking Penello, I can swap her out. It's fine. Oh, good night. See, I never used to like. I played like an absolute retard when I first played this. You dickhead. Because other than that happening, you know, he wasn't whittled down this quick. Fuck me. Oh really? I don't even get chance. Fantastic. Fucking hell. Well, I mean, he was basically dead. If I'll try it again. If he does that again, then I'll just use a quickening and try and get a good concurrence before he uses it. Fuck that guy. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Oh, whatever. Fuck you. No, no, alone, do you? Fuck me. I don't even need to do that, just use Kiraga. So are you just going to use balance again and just completely fuck me over? You just refuse to fucking die, fantastic. Fuck you, yeah, fuck you. You don't get to go first.
I must believe.
I hope that's enough. I have no fucking idea. But like, so I'm gonna have to do this before it dies. Just because I can't kill it normally because it decides to use that. Well, that is fucking bullshit. Fuck you, dickhead. Bitch. Get fucked. One absolute pussy-o. Right, let's finish this motherfucker off. Now you get Garudas up here. Oh, you get the Twin Tania from FF5. Here is an enemy. I believe I think, if you're still watching this, it might have been you that I finished dropping. I remember saying, like, playing through the game last year, I was noticing a hell of a lot of enemies that are inspired, or the same enemy, or the same enemies that appeared in the first 6 Final Fantasies, like Final Fantasy V especially. Bless me. There's a lot of FF5 based enemies on here, like Twin Tania's the boss. There's a few that are simply just enemies. How fucking dare you silence it? Revive. That is a technique, not a magic. Jesus Christ. At the expense of taking their own life to bring back the other. Yeah. Nah, does it? Just have to increase magic potency with Volfir. So those Cures do more. Not having Libra could be dangerous for the Steel Shrine of Miriam. But an ice brand. Don't have to buy one now. Fuck it, why not? And here we go. The Steel Shrine of Miriam. Speed this motherfucker up as well. So I'll be coming back here as well. Get an Esper boss right at the end of the game. For battle harness. And an ice shield. Right. Do this and then we're done. You have slain the feral retriever, then you have rid us of a terrible menace, and saved many who come to us for a different salvation. What's the difference? Look at how much magic power you lose. What's the point in that bullshit? No. Just no. Oh yeah, I know what I was going to do. Nothing else is there. No. Murasame. Decent. Why it's the water element, I have no idea, but okay. Woohoo! And are there any other license points I obtained which I can use before we come off? Genji armor, lovely. Do. Also get these as well. It will be helpful to get them. Stop flickering off, you bitch. Still haven't got haste. There's a few bits and bobs getting around. To get them two, and then after that, fuck knows. That's a wait. We've got all those magic laws. I'll get the magic laws after that last one there. And boom. Oh, there we go. So, thank you for watching this episode of my playthrough of Final Fantasy XII within the Final Fantasy Marathon. And in this, or in the next episode, I will be going through the Steel Shrine of Miriam in order to get the sword that was entrusted with the Grand Kiltius at the time, which has been said to be able to slice through Nephesite. But until then, I hope you have enjoyed, and I'll see you later for Red Faction 2 and Bloodborne, and of course I'll see you tomorrow for the next part of this.